My dear friends, masters and gods, a very good evening to you all. Mahavatar TV warmly welcomes you to the 21 days free holistic wellness program, batch 20, day 17. So before commencing the session, I would like to say pranams to you all and to our Guruji Rangana sir, our Grandmaster Maharshi Patriji, and to our great Grandmaster Mahavatar Babaji, and to all the great Grandmasters in the universe and to the universe. So today's topic is continuation of part 3, Lalitha Sahasranamam science by our master Om Prakasham sir. The sir is a retired scientist from ISRO, so having served in various parts of India and abroad, including Andaman and Nicobar Islands, Indonesia and Mauritius. So sir also worked in the year 2000 in Mauritius and served as a team leader in Indonesia during the Chandrayaan-1 mission in 2008. So sir had honor of working alongside with our former president and renowned scientist Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam during SLV-3 Rohini satellite mission, the first satellite launched from Sriharikota, India in year 1981. So over the course of his distinguished career, sir has contributed to a total of 50 rocket launch missions. So that is brief introduction about sir. So sir, over to you, sir.
Thank you very much for your nice introduction. And I say my Atma Pranamal to our Rangnathji and our Guruji Patriji and Mahavatar Babaji and all the participants and for you also. I'm very much thankful for giving me the opportunity. And we'll continue this session for today. With this, all the 7 chakras will be covered with the comparison spirituality and science in the Lalita Sahasranamam. First, I pray the goddesses Lalitha, Annapurna, Sadapurna, Shankara Pranavallabe, Dhyana Vairagya Siddhyato, Bhikshandayicha Parvati. Are you able to hear from me? How do you read me, sir?
Yes, sir.
Are you getting me all right?
Yes, sir. You can continue, sir.
Shall we start the session?
Yes, sir.
In this, no, yeah. Agnya Chakra Janilaya Shuklavarna Sadasana. 1 minute. I'll just get my. Agnya Chakrabja Nilaya means there is a space between the two eyebrows, no? This is called Brukiti, where our Agnya Chakra will be there, just the back side of your head. So Hakini is a goddess is for this Agnya Chakra. Agnya Chakra contains 2 petals. Just you can forward, sir. Just advance. So with the 2 petals in a white color. The goddess is also in a white color. That means she will have the 6 faces. Majja Samsa Hamsavati, Mukhya Shakti Samanvita, Aridranai Karasika, Agni Rupadharani. Here, Majja Samsa means she represents the bones. Inside the bone, no, there will be called liquid Majja. Majja means that is bone marrow. Yes, sir. Bone marrow. So she is a goddess for that. So as long as your bone marrow is inactive, people don't get affected with the cancer. When they are getting affected with the cancer means the bone marrow is not able to control it. Hamsavati Mukhya Shakti Samanvitaye means Hamsavati Kshamavati, and there I told that two petals will be there, no? In that the names of two petal goddesses is Hamsavati, Kshamavati. These are the two goddesses which will be, they will be assisting the actual goddesses. So here you can see the representation of this. There is a color, and actual letter is these two petals you can see, and the letter represents is Om. This is the indigo color. And you come as for the sign, no, that Vibria. The top is violet, which represents Sahasrara. Then this is indigo. It is contained with two petals. That two goddesses I have shown. It was represented in that. And the Hackney is the main goddesses. All of you can able to see the picture. Can you please answer, sir? All of you able to see it?
Yes.
Okay, you can advance, sir, further. See, here the goddesses is represented with the Ardhanarishwara. Ardhanarishwara means the here you will have the two nadis, no? Ila and Pingala. This represents the feminine, and this one is masculine, or you can call it as a Surya Chandra Nadi. Surya Chandra gods will be represented with these two. That it is the nadis which will be just like a giant what you call is serpentines, no? When they twist together, it looks like that. That will be twisting will be across your main vertebrata, and it ends with the. I mean, heads are in the Brukti region, and the tail is in the Mooladhara. And when these two feminine, every person in the signal female and male, that means every soul, the femininity is part of male and female is both, whether you call it as a male or female, both will have the equal energies, that is femininity and masculine. When these two energies are equal only, then your further progress will start. So that is represented by the Ardhanarishwara. When the energies of the feminine and this thing masculine, it is something like a battery, no? Both positive terminal and negative terminal, where energies are equal, then battery start functioning. Similarly, here also, the as far as soul is concerned, it is same. That doesn't have any sex. But when concerned with the body, then this sex and all will come into picture. But both will have the characters. Male will have the female character, and female will have the male character. So when both should be equated, when it is equal only, then what happens now? Your third eye gets opened, and the energy will start flowing from the Sushumna Nadi, from Mooladhara to this one, Agnya Chakra. So when it gets opened, then it goes to the Sahasrara. And from the top also, no, from this one, Paramatma, Mula Chaitanya, whatever you call, that energy is coming to your Sahasrara, and it will be entering. When these two energies are meeting together, it is called twin flame. That means you are connected with the infinite energy of Paramatma. So when you are connected with it, so all the physical life, whatever you see, is small, negligible, because your energies are endless. That is, you are with the Ananta. Ananta means infinity. When you are with the infinity energy, so whatever physical form, whatever you puzzle with the problems and other things, no, that doesn't look like a problem at all. So that is why always you should open your chakras and then get connected with the Paramatma. That is Mola. I mean, then with that, no, your life becomes very easy. That is why here, no, the both the Ardhanarishwara Tattva is shown in this picture. Just next forward, sir. Yes, yeah. Agnya Chakra. Slightly. Next, some more. This is Agnya Chakra as per science. Now, what are we are seeing? The main issue is intuition and wisdom. This represents, and form of yoga is Jnana Yoga. That is true. No, when with the Jnana only you get enlightened. This Jnana Yoga will be in the Agnya Chakra. Sensory function is all senses, including ESP. Element is light. So when here Agnya Chakra contains the light. So that is why when you enlighten, the third eye gets opened. The third eye will that means you are connected with the soul. Third eye represents nothing but you are with the soul. So when your soul is all internet is connected to the Paramatma. So thereby you realize all the intuitions. Then also your first thing you get a internal voice. Then you start seeing the future events that are going to take place. That is visualization. Like that, now four stages are there. So in this first stage is you get a intuitions in the form of internal voice, and second is visualization. Like that it goes. As you get more and more enlightenment, you will be able to see the things. This is a practice now using the candlelight, where you can the tratak is nothing but your damarkam, where that sound is being made to control the mind. And other method is in the kriya means for activating your Agnya Chakra. No, this is a technique used adopted by that. What they do now is just put the candle, lighted candle in front of you, and you have to stare it continuously, focusing your both the eyes on the light. So thereby, when you start, I mean, seeing, focusing it, no, your that helps you in activating your Agnya Chakra. This is a technique followed for that. Okay. The next, we'll go to the Sahasrara. 1 minute, 1 minute. Just anything else is explained here, just I'm trying to see. The Agnya Chakra. Okay, we will go to Sahasrara. In this two dalas, when two petals I told no, Agnya Chakra, Akini is a main. She will take care of this thing. Then she is fond of Aridram Naika Rasika enema means the yellow rice means when you make a like pulihora, lemon rice and other things, no tamarind rice. So with a turmeric, just you will put it now. So that type of food is she is fond of it. Is- So Akini is her name. Upadalini. Then Sahasradala Padmasa Sarvavarnopa Shobhita Sarvaida Dara Shukla Samsita Saratomukhi. So in the next is Sahasradala, that is Sahasrara city. So after Agnya Chakra, when light it is opened, then you will go to the Sahasrara. In the Agnya Chakra, you will the two glands, that is pituitary gland, will be controlled by the Agnya Chakra. And then Sahasradala, you will have the pineal gland. So in the Sahasrara Padmasta Enema, it means here the lotus petal, will have 1,000 petals in that lotus. Yakini is the name of the goddess who is taken care of. Om Sarva Varnopa Shobhitaya Nama. That means here the color is all the mixture of all the seven colors. Means you can see the total colors in that Sarvayada Dharaya Nama. It means she will be holding all the weapons. Shukla Samstaya Nama. That means here the goddesses represents Shukla Dhatu. Shukla Dhatu means with Shukla Dhatu means it is actually which causes for generation of the children. That is called Shukla Dhatu. Om Sarato Mukhya Nama. That means she will have the vision omnidirectional, all the 360 degrees. She will be able to see that. Here, the goddesses of Sastadala, she is fond of all types of foods. Yakinyamba is her name. Yakinyamba Yogini Rupini. And Swaha Nama. That means Swaha means this is a goddess's Agni's wife is Swaha Devi. So she is also represents like a fire goddesses. And other Agni will have the two wives. First one is Swaha. So when you offer the this one ahutis to Agni, the Swaha they will carry it and give it to the in the form of that energy will be passed on to you, the gods. Then Swadaya Enma, that second wife, she is a Swada Devi. So when you actually the when you Swaha means when you say that no when do the homas. So if you put it at the same time with the Swaha and coincidence of putting the Ahuti in it, then Swaha they will create and give it to the gods. And if you delayed between after completion of the Swaha, if you put it, then Swada Devi, that second wife of Agni, will carry it and she will take it to the our forefathers, that is Pitru Devata. Like Tarpana, when you offer to them, no? So similarly, that Swada Devi will carry this energy to Pitru Devatas. So these goddesses, no, she'll be in the Prakriti, that by outside whatever see the nature like that, no. She is a Jnana Sarupini, but you cannot see visually. That means Avyakta Rupam. or she will be in the form of Avyakta Rupam. And Medhayanam Sarajit. That means she is an intellectual, that is Buddhi Rupena, she will be in the all the people in the form of intellectuals. She is the Veda Swarupini, Shruti. The next one, sir. So here you can see the violet. Now you can see the Sahasradala petal. That means Sahasra means many. It's not thousand. Even it's more than that. This violet color containing all the petals now more than thousand it will be, and she is represented by the That is AUM. Aum. They call it as. Om is different from Aum. A, U, Ma. These two, three together. But in a practice, Aum becomes the Om. Next science we will go. This is actually in Shakti Pitas, no, where the goddesses temples are there, old ancient version, no. There you will find this Meru, it is called. Sumeru. This is nothing but a sea chakra in third dimension. This is, you can see all the 7 steps inside this, no, representing 1, 2, 3, 4, like that, 5, 6, 7. Totally, all your, I mean, sea chakra, when you see it on a plate, no, it contains the 6 triangles. 3 will be facing upwards and 3 will be facing downwards. So the 3 is downwards, which are representing is your Mooladhara, Swadhisthana, and Manipura. This 3 represents your physical existence of the life. Then remaining 3, which is looking at the upwards, is Anahata. Then comes Vishuddha, Agnya Chakra. So all these 6 stages will be there in the Sri Chakra. And above that is Sahasrara. That is Al Sahasradala, which is that is just called as a Sthiti. Next, sir. We just will follow. Then above that, whatever she is a Lalitha Mata, goddesses, you know. Here that is represented with Lalitha Ambika. And she is a Manipura, this one, Chakra, not Manipura. She says, I mean, she is the owner of entire universe, and the other goddesses and other things, no, they'll be serving her. So that is why you can see the Saraswati and Lakshmi, they're serving the Lalita. And even including Lord Shiva, it became an asana. And then Brahma Vishnu is at the bottom of her this thing, and the Sri Chakra is shown here, the Meru. So you can see all the gods just near, I mean, near to her padas. So that is nothing but she is Paramatma. That is Mula Chaitanya, what we call is the central, that Shunya Sthiti, where before the formation of the universe. So she will be that central energy force. Whole, that is nothing but it is shown that all the gods, everybody is after her only. Next, sir. Here, Sahasrara Chakra. The Sahasrara Chakra is science wise. Now, Sahasrara Chakra. Here is referred to as the crown chakra in English. Universal identity. And focus is nirvana. Nirvana means silence. So ultimate stage, no, you go to samadhi sthiti, it is called nirvana, that is silence. It is a state of the pure awareness. The state is not linked to any element or relates to consciousness. As pure awareness represents the state of awareness of being one with all that is. See, all your Panchabhutas, no, up to Vishuddha Chakra, you are representing with the Panchabhutas. So after Panchabhutas, then is nothing but a light when you come to Agnya Chakra. So after Agnya Chakra, it is a silence. That is why Sahasrara Chakra, main is spirituality. You are always in the spiritual line connecting with the main element. The element thought, that is thought process is one, and cosmic energy. These two are represented by the main element. Then mode of sleep is half awake. That means neither you don't sleep, that subconscious state you will be. That means you are connected with the soul in the subconscious state. Half awake. Associated glands are pineal glands. Associated parts of the body is upper skull and cerebral cortex, skin. All the three are the represented by this thing. Location is top of the head. Arch type is there is no element represented, that animal. The physical dysfunction, that is sensitive to pollutants. That means allergies, no, all the bronchitis and other things, no. That sensitive to pollutants means where dust allergy, then smoke allergy, all this bronchitis, such things will come. Then chronic exhaustion, epilepsy, and Alzheimer's. That means people will forgetting, no, by aging. So Alzheimer's is that one of the disease. Epilepsy means it is called in Telugu it is Morcharoga. Then emotional dysfunction is depression. When it gets disturbed, no, then you will be under depression. Then obsessional thinking, confusion. So all these things will get activated when the sastra is not balanced. Then lifelessness, selflessness. That means you should not have the selfishness. So you should be selflessness. That is which makes you God conscious. That expanded conscious goals are expanded conscious. Then fears is decision making. So when your sastra is not matched, means imbalance means you will have the fear and decision, fear in decision making. Next, sir. Then positive sutra to be followed is means allow the don't make any obstructions. Means if something is coming, accept it. Then positive pulse is peace and self. When you are connected with the Sahasrara chakra, with enlightened, you will be enlightened. That is peace and self. Then when it's too much active, too open means manic depressive and confused sexual explanation, sexual expressions. Then frustration. Then sense of unrealized power. Nothing but psychic and diseases indication. When it gets too open, that they get hallucinations, then they'll not be connected with the normal life. They always connected with themselves, and they don't mix up with the people. The blocked, when it is blocked, no, constantly exhausted. I mean, say you will be tired, cannot make a decision, no sense of belonging. When it is balanced, no, the magnetic personality. That means they will be very attractive and they are very expressive and all those things when it is balanced. Achieves miracles in the life. Means they are enlightened people when it's balanced. They makes all the miracle thoughts constant at peace with self. Motto is pure consciousness. The seven chakras of or energy centers provide a clear map of our reality and spiritual evaluation. Uh, this is also we are seeing the physical science as well as Lalitha Sahasranamam. So whatever we have seen, both we have compared. In the Agnya Chakra, just once again we'll repeat. One page is missing in that. The intuition and wisdom, form of is Jnana Yoga, sensory function is all senses including ESP and element light. The next is mode of sleep is deep and half awake sleep for 4 hours. This is 51 page, sir. Page number 51. Whether you are getting there. Agnya Chakra, yeah. The after Agnya Chakra, next page. Continuation.
It is page number 52, sir. I think 51 is missing.
51 is missing. That's what I found.
Yes, sir.
Here, mode of sleep is deep and half awake sleep. When you in the Agnya Chakra state, if you are there now, either you are in deep sleep or half awakened for 4 hours. Associated glands are pituitary gland and associated parts of the body is eyes, base of skull. That is when the beginning of the skull, no? That and the eyes both are represented with Agnya Chakra. Location is above and between eyebrows. This is a center where you put the tilak, no? That is the location of your Agnya Chakra. Then physical dysfunction means headache. People gets headache, then poor vision, and they will not be able to see eyesight problem. Then neurological disturbances, which are connected with the Agnya Chakra. Glaucoma is one of the eye disease only. Because of the high BP, it leads to glaucoma. That is sectoral vision that people will lose because of the glaucoma. Emotional dysfunction is nightmares. Nightmares means they will not be able to see during the night. Then learning difficulties. Then hallucinations. Lifelessness, emotional intelligence. This is the thing which you have to add into this. Then goals, ability to see others other than with the eyes. Means whatever you are physically looking at the eyes is above that, means which cannot be physically seen is by the Agnya Chakra, is that is third eye. Then fears is inner silence, success. These two are the fears. I mean, whether we get the inner silence or not, success like that, no, we will have the fear. Then sutra to be followed is sutra of gratitude. Means you always express gratitude towards the nature and all the things what you are getting from the nature. No, you should always say thank for that. So that is the main things which makes you successful. Then sutra to be gratitude. Then positive poles, determination and fixedness of purpose. Means people will be when it's balanced, no, they'll be determined people, and they will be fixed with the purpose whatever they are going to do it. Then when it's too open, that is too active, the highly logical, dogmatic, authoritarianism, they will try to authoritate the other people and colleagues and everything, and they will be arrogant in nature when when it is too active. The people with arrogancy, authoritarianism, dogmatic, and highly logical. Like you can see that example is Hitler. You can make an example. Then when it's blocked, then undisciplined. If it is not functioning properly, then it will become the undisciplined tendency towards schizophrenia. That means this is one of the disease which gets affected because of the blockage of Agnya Chakra. The set size too low. So because of schizophrenia, they will not be able to have any, I mean, goals to do. Then when it's balanced, no, they will be charismatic in nature, highly intuitive, they're not attached to material things. Means they are not physical things, they not get attached. They may experience unusual phenomenon. Motto is wisdom. Wisdom means nothing but you have to always focus on the enlightenment. So this is the Agnya Chakra in a physical thing. So these two chakras with this now will be completing all the seven chakras in the Lalitha spirituality and science. If anyone has got I mean, questions, now this will discuss.
Right, masters. If anyone have any query, you can ask. You can raise your hand so that I'll unmute you, or you can post your question in chat box.
Good evening, Lokesh.
Good
Yeah,
evening,
madam.
madam.
Good evening, sir.
See,
Vedavati madam is there, sir. You can ask.
sir, can you please repeat about this allergies?
No, when these two chakras are Sahasrara is balanced, no, imbalanced there, then people will get the allergies like dust allergies, then like what you call as a bronchitis and other things, no, skin allergies. All these things because of the imbalance of the Sahasrara.
Sir, is there any age restrictions for all this?
No, there is no age restriction.
Like my grandson, he has severe allergies, cold, every time sneezing. He is only 13 years.
Yeah, not necessarily 13 years. Even from the childhood also it happens. That is because they should get a immunity development should come. Till that time, these allergies now will affect. Sometimes people with the food allergy, and sometimes people will have the cloth allergy also. Sometimes no, other than cotton, if you go for linen, then jeans, or else terracotta, terry wool, polystyrene. Sometimes no, that we have to practically monitor it on
No,
observation.
this
No,
is
so
this is
such
dust
things. No,
allergy.
you should avoid when using including cloth also. Sometimes which is causing allergies. Sometimes children will have the dust allergy. So used to in childhood, no, my son used to have this. I mean, he's fond of playing with the children outside. No, when he starts playing and when he comes back, no, we'll find the dust allergy with him. So that will
Huh.
be, and on observation, what we found is the linen cloth, which when he wears, whenever, so he's
Huh.
getting the allergy. So with the observation, so from
Hmm.
that time onwards, so we used to take him only pure cotton cloths like that, no. So practically, sometimes we'll have the people food allergy means, no. One of my colleague used to have this when take a moong dal, no.
Among that. Huh.
So then we should, if he eats, no, that's all. He used to sneeze regularly, and then what call itchy. It's called that is
Hiccups. Hiccups.
hiccups and itchy also. Itchy means, and we
Itchy is
call it
hiccups.
uh, hiccups is different, madam. Hiccups is another that is short of water you will have it. That means here, no, the what you call it, sneeze when when you sneeze too much, no, you will get that. In Telugu, we call it tumatam.
Oh.
What you will tell, sir? Lokesh garu.
Sneezing, sir.
తుమ్ముల్ని ఏమంటారు ఇంగ్లీష్ లో?
Sneezing.
Sneezing, sir.
Sneezing. Sneezing.
Sneezing is means running nose, no sneezing.
Sneezing is
Running nose is sneezing.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
that is
That
sneezing.
is yes. Touch.
But that is the thing people will get when they get the food, no, which causes allergy for them. So that is why you should make an observation and practice continuously where he is getting the allergies. Such things, food also you should avoid such foods, and also the clothes you should avoid. Then don't allow them to go for. I mean, if we take my case now, when now it's not there, but when I get too much exposed to the automotive pollution, no,
Huh.
I get a nose burning.
Oh.
So such way, once you make that, no, these are all because of less immunity to the pollutions. So you should improve your immunity. So there are, I mean, in don't go for allopathic medicines at all because
No.
that causes the side effects. Instead,
Yes.
you better go for Ayurveda. In the Ayurveda, they attack from the root and they improve the immunity. Doctors know. So it helps you in, and sometimes, no, some people know because of this allergies, no,
Mm.
and food means sometimes they take either minute salt or they don't take salt at all. So that also improves I mean, come out of allergies. So and practice you have to slowly make an observation and which you are allergic to that things you should avoid.
Avoid.
So sometimes the fridge water you should not take at all, and ice creams, such things, no, that also will cause the running nose and other things. Instead, you can use the pot water, earthen pot water, no. So that is excellent. Even don't go for even the bottled water, which is applied in the cans and other things, no.
Yes.
That doesn't contain any minerals at all because of the filtering process. No, in the 7 stages they filter it. Finally, nothing will be left. It's nothing but a demineralized water. So that also can cause, I mean, your joint pains and other things, no, rheumatides. So that is don't use that aquaguard and other filters. A normal best practice is to just filter it normally with the candy filters are there, no. So that is the best. You filter it. Then, if it is required, you can boil it and filter. That gives a more filtering effect. And the other, they put this water in the earthen pot. Earthen pot contains minerals, a lot of minerals. It depends upon the. So put it in the earthen pot and take that water. That will be more helpful. So please don't use that aquaguard sort of filters in your house, and also the water which you are taking from the fridge. Now people will be fond of taking. So that also you should avoid. Best thing is earthen pot is an excellent thing for which helps you in even if you cook the food in the earthen pot. But only thing is cleaning of the earthen pot. You should not use any chemicals. If you use the chemicals, what happens? Now again, it gets deposited inside and they get spoiled.
Oh,
Normally, olden days, what they used to do is that the ash which comes out of the
ah, ah.
firewood, no,
Yes, sir.
with that
Ah.
people used to clean it. That is the best thing.
Earlier we used to do that only, sir. Ah.
That is okay. That will be chemical free. Even
Hmm.
if it gets deposited, also it is I mean, good for your health only.
Sir.
So generally, people without awareness, no, just they go for the I mean all the dishwash which are made of chemicals, no. So that should not be used for any earthen cleaning.
Clean. Hmm.
So all that porosity should be maintained. You should not have any deposits inside that. So as long as that porosity is there, no, it swells means it sweats out all the water or something. No, that should be maintained. The porosity gets maintained only when it is chemical free. This earthen, I mean firewood ash, no.
Sir.
So with that, that only you have to use for cleaning. If you are really using the earthen pots for
Earth.
cooking as well as other things, that is 100% healthy. Means all the proteins, everything gets preserved in that, and we should not use any, I mean, pressure cooking. Also,
Hmm.
aluminum vessels. Aluminum vessels. What happens now? All your proteins, everything will die, and from 100% it comes to 3% only. So, and even
Oh,
the pressure cooking process also, the basic cell structure gets disturbed, and basically it won't get cooked, only it gets
it is get
pressurized. And
melted. It gets only melted.
yes, exactly, that's why you should not use the pressure cooking at all.
Melted, sir.
The best
This
thing.
earthen parts also nowadays, sir. You don't get mud. It's made of some synthetic material. It's not
Uh-huh.
original mud.
Uh-huh.
Hmm.
So such things you avoid. Then the original, no, that only you have to use it. That will be very good. Even our main temples like Puri and Tirumala and all, no, they
Huh,
use
huh,
the
huh.
earthen parcel for
Earthen
cooking the
parts only.
prasada.
Yes.
Uh,
Voice, voice is breaking.
and it is
Audio,
there
audio.
for you, know. Yes. Yeah, yeah. Now you just how do you read me now? Okay.
Okay, sir.
So the best thing is always uh, if earthen pots are not possible, then you make use of the branch, not
Brass.
branch. That is a brass.
Mm.
Brass vessels you can use it for cooking. Steel or stainless steel is also good.
Mm.
Aluminum you should throw it out and discard the
Mm.
pressure cookers. In case if you want urgency to cook with the pressure cooker, that whistle which puts the weight, no, that you remove
That
it.
is. Oh,
That you remove it.
yes, yes.
So thereby
Sir,
that pressure will not
earlier,
maintain.
earlier, earlier in schools, we have read that the aluminum vessels are the good conductor of heat. So,
No, no, it's not. That is all Britishers know.
uh,
They spoiled. They understood that the Indians are very healthy. They don't use any medicines. They are living comfortably, and
mm,
they are
mm, mm.
energetic. So they want to spoil our entire system. And so that is the reason when the I have seen the jails now where this Andaman Nicobar,
Uh,
all
uh,
the people in freedom fighters were imprisoned there. So
mm,
normally, if you the cheki, no, which extracts the oil, no,
uh,
say a pair of bull, no, will
uh,
make 15 kg of oil in a day.
sir.
say these people know what they used to do no with this those who are imprisoned no.
Huh.
So they used to beat them and extract
Huh.
1.5 to 2 tins of oil from the prisoners. That
Oh,
means from a more than a bull they used to I mean for punishing them.
oh, Prabhu.
See,
Hmm.
such a torture they faced, but in spite of that, they are healthy. So to spoil their health, no, they brought this all these aluminum vessels, everything, and they started cooking in them, and they made them to become unhealthy.
Yes, yes.
So if you that sound and light program, then they made pictures of not pictures, with made of wood, no,
Hmm.
all this cement. They made the actual figures of the prisoners, and then how they were beating them with all this, everything you can see in that museum, no. And when you look at the, see light and sound program, it comes for around 45 to 1 minute, no, 1 hour. You'll be
Hmm.
always just goes on weeping that how much they have been tortured and how they were doing it like this, no, all these things, no. Veer Savarkar, who was there in the prison, no, he used to say
Hmm.
that one body used to come to his cell. So
Hmm.
he told that I don't know your language, otherwise I want to tell you all the stories, no, which are taking place in the prison, how much
Please.
they were torturing
Torture.
the.
Hmm.
We are not criminals, only we are the freedom fighters, but how we have been. Totally, there are 680 cells in that prison, and it is a
Hmm.
star shaped. That each wing, no, will have that nearly 110 or 120 that cells in that, and in the center, no, all the six wings, no, will be
Hmm.
in the center of that. You will find that on the top of the center, that is third three-story. Over that, you will find that uh, what you call security person
Hmm. Hmm.
who can able to vision all the 680 cells. If
Oh.
prison comes out of the cell, no, they will monitor. And they construct in such a fashion, no, you from one cell to other cell, though they are adjacent, they cannot able to see or communicate physically. So that is how it was designed, and everything was constructed by the prisoners only.
Oh.
I mean, they dug totally the hill and made this um, prison, uh, and the leftover what you call the mud, no, soil. With that, they
Hmm.
made a playground for the Britishers. And also, the one island is there, which is around 2 kilometers away from this basic island.
Hmm.
So even if somebody wants to go and attack, it's not possible because it's 2 kilometers. They're 2 kilometers away. In that island, that is Ross Island, it's called. In that, they made it a bakery. Then one township they constructed for themselves. All these things were carried out by the your freedom fighters.
Prisoners. Sure.
Such a hard. They had a sea sports, the water sports. Everything is there for them. And the dyer is who was in charge of that. He made all the nonsense to torture the even some of the people. No, sometimes even somebody escapes, they used to get suicide into the sea. That was the situation.
Hmm.
That indicates how much our freedom fighters were energetic. It is all because of their food habits and type of cooking and living. So now they started. They visualize that Indians are very healthy and energetic. So and also their communal harmony is there. So they started dividing in all respect. They spoiled our culture.
Correct.
Even there are so many villages in olden days. Now all the villages were independent. They were harmonious living, and they were not going to the main cities at all. So the total fabric has been spoiled.
Hmm.
So always just keep monitoring your grandchild and where he is getting allergic, whether because
Hmm.
of smoke, dust, or food habits, or else your this one cloth. All these things you have to monitor it.
Okay.
First, you can use this what you call now mask, no.
Hmm.
So
Yes,
that also now we have got mask so that you can get protected from the surroundings.
sir.
Then cloth also you use a cotton cloths for him
Hmm.
and just monitor if allergy is coming down. That is a good sign. So you can start avoiding the mainly linen cloth will cause allergy.
Okay, sir.
Rayon and polyester. So which class is doesn't suit to him. Even
That
woolen
we have
also.
to. Hmm. Okay, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Welcome, madam.
Here